Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today I want to do a full video basically just covering all my Movie Maniacs, the ones that I have in my collection. I've done individual reviews on each one, but it was a long time ago when I did it. I want to do them all together this time and just basically put each one of them on the rotating base. I won't be talking too long about them because there's not much to go over on them, but I just want to bring them all together and see which one we think is the best one. So I just want to get them all laid out on the bar with the light shining through so I can get a good video shot of that so you can see how it looks. Again, it always looks good when it's all laid out on the bar with the light shining through it. But you can see I don't have many of them, the Movie Maniacs. These are the only ones that I've got. I did want to get more of them when I started collecting, but I only managed to get these ones. But this is what got me started collecting when I was younger. So it seems right to do a video basically on all my Movie Maniacs, the ones that I've got. So we'll switch the light on and see how it looks with the big light on now. Yeah, so I'll switch the big light back on now so you can see how they all look. So as I say, we're going to get them on the rotating base and then we can have a good look at them. But if you aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel for us please. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get into it. Right, so we'll start off with this character, Edward Scissorhands. This one is a really good figure for the age that it is. Like this, obviously, all these McFarlane figures that I'm going to be bringing in, they're all from the late 90s. I think it was 99 they came out. It's either 99 or 98. I'm pretty sure it's not 99 though. The all of them came out. And like I said at the beginning, there was a lot more Movie Maniacs figures out there, but these are the only ones that I bought and purchased myself, and this is one of my first ones that I bought. And this one is obviously not horror really. I don't know if you can even class the film as a horror film. It's not really a horror film, is it? It's like a mixture of all different sort of it's like a bit of mixture of maybe a bit of horror and the fact that the way he looks and everything, like romance and Christmas. I class it as a Christmas film. I don't know if anyone else does. I only class it as a Christmas film because basically there's a bit of snow in it, and obviously when he's, especially I think it's near towards the end of the movie when he's making like his like statues or whatever, and there's all like the ice coming down and everything from when he's making his statue out of the ice cubes and that. I just basically associate this film as a Christmas film. So I usually watch it at Christmas time anyway with Scissorhands. It is a good film. It's a really good film. Yeah, but this figure, I think it's a really good figure. We'll have it spinning around now. Yeah, for the age that it is, I think the detail they put in the clothing and everything is absolutely fantastic. I really want NECA to do this piece, re-release it. NECA might have done it in the past. Movie Maniacs as well. If anyone didn't know about Movie Maniacs, it's not done by NECA Toys. It was done by McFarlane Toys, and obviously they don't do the Movie Maniacs anymore. I don't think they do any horror figures anymore. I think it's just mainly action figures and stuff. But yeah, as I say, for the age that this is, it's really good quality. And like I said, I would love to see NECA do this one. As I said, I think they have probably done it in the past. I'm just probably repeating myself now. But I think they have done it in the past. But it would be nice if they could go back and do another one of these. Because, as I say, it is really good. And the paint skills what NECA have got does make this look even better. And you don't get much movement in these McFarlane figures. So I won't go over the movements about. We're just going to have a show them basically on the rotating base and everything, just talk a little bit about it. As I said, it's a really good figure. It's a shame I don't really have it out on display though. It's literally just, I'll put it in a little Ziploc bag. I keep it in there and I just put it away basically. I put all these Movie Maniacs away. The only one what actually stays out is the Chucky one what stays out. But yeah, they all get put away because there's just nowhere to put them there. There's no room for them and they don't really fit the collection properly because some of them aren't as good. This one, this one really, I might actually keep it out on my shelf because I do really like this one. This is probably one of the best ones they've done, I think. But as I say, I can't really say that because I ain't got all the full collection. But yeah, this is a really, really good one. So yeah, we'll get into the next one now. We'll bring it in a minute. We'll bring it in now anyway. We'll bring the next one in now. So the next one we've brought in is Ghostface, also known as obviously the movie Scream. Again, this one, again, for the age and everything, it looks really, really good. It's pretty basic though, this one. It's pretty much just, not much paintwork would have went into this at all. It's pretty much just all plastic. You can see there's a bit of movement in certain areas like the waist and the arms bend slightly, but up here it stays pretty much the same in the same place and everything. You get a knife with it. He also has a little mobile phone what just like sticks in his hand. It's like a peg what just sticks in his hand. So yeah, there's not really much to go over on this one. It's a big difference obviously from the NECA one. So we'll just quickly show you the NECA one because it is a big massive difference, but I'll just quickly show you. So yeah, that's the NECA one. So you can see there's a complete big difference from that one. But again, really I shouldn't be adding this one because technically it's not a plastic one, it is a retro cloth one. But the head sculpt on it is really, really good and the clothing is just fantastic. When you get this piece, the knife is not already bloody as well. I bloodied that up and you don't get the background thing with it as well. I made that little base. But yeah, just wanted to throw it in so you can see how it looks with the other one. So yeah, as I said, there's not much else to go over on this one. We'll just have him going rotating, just so you can check out the back and everything. But again, there's not much going on with this one. There's not much detail in it. Just pretty much all black, just black plastic basically. But for the time, it was good, obviously, because you wanted a ghost face, and there he goes. There he goes. He's done. Now. There's another issue with these Movie Maniac figures. They're not the best at standing, but there's a lot of figures that don't stand very good. Let's see where he is. And you can see he's down there and he's dropped his mobile phone. Hey, we'll go on to the next one. Right, so this is the Freddy vs Jason. So this was a pack what came actually in this box. It came both together. I probably paid more than what I would normally pay for the other ones. I would have thought so because it's like 2 figures. But yeah, this is like, I don't know if it's like some sort of special edition thing. I'm not too sure. There's no number or anything on it as a collector's thing. But it was it's unusual though to get 2 in one. But obviously with it like saying Freddy versus Jason. So yeah, this is like a double pack. So it comes in this like, it's all plastic this, but it's like, it reminds me of like a fish tank. It always reminds me of a fish tank basically that the base is stuck in. You can see that the sides, you can see through the sides as well. On the back you can't see. Note on the back, it's just advertisements basically of other figures what McFarlane Toys do. But you can see it says there with the blood on the plastic, Freddy vs Jason. Does it say Freddy vs Jason? Actually, I don't think it does. Or does it? I don't know. No. It says Jason. Oh no, it just says Jason Voorhees. But I can't say his last name. I always thought for some reason it said Freddy vs Jason, but obviously it don't. It just says his full name. And Freddy don't get anything. He don't get a plaque, which is a bit weird. Yeah, I always thought it was a plaque for saying Freddy vs Jason on it. So all the amount of years I've had this, I didn't even realise. But yeah, I usually, I have took him out of here, so we are going to take him out now. So we'll take all of them out, because obviously you get this little mini Freddy as well, just sat there, but we'll take him out now. So you can have a better look on the rotating base. Right, so I've put them both on the rotating base. I ain't got them both moving around yet. I reckon once I turn that on, they'll fall off straight away. But yeah, they both look pretty good. There's good detail in Jason. The paintwork and the sculpting and everything on it is pretty good. Obviously, it's not up there, obviously, in the level of like a NECA, which it's not going to be. Like I keep saying, these are all pieces, but it does look good for the age that they are. Freddy looks pretty good as well. The sculpt on it's not too bad. The paintwork again is pretty good. Now, I can't remember if I covered this, but I discovered about, I think it was about a year ago, that you can actually take this mask off and there's an actual face being sculpted underneath. I ain't going to take mine off because I've tried and it'll literally end up snapping the mask in half. But not a lot of people knew about that, and somebody must have just decided to take the mask off and see what happens, see if there's anything underneath there, and there is actually a face sculpted underneath. So I don't know why that we didn't know, or it didn't mention anything. Maybe it should have mentioned something on the box, but I don't know. Maybe maybe the sculptor at the time, the face and everything, but then decided just to have the mask permanently stuck on there because it's very hard to get the mask off. So I don't think it was supposed to come off anyway, but they did do a face underneath it. Which is interesting why they didn't decide to keep it as that like that, basically, so you can just take the mask on and off. But yeah, Jason looks pretty good. This is the only Jason that I've got in my collection. I don't have any other Jason figure in my collection, so I'm not the biggest fan of Jason. I did get around to watching all the Jason films, all the Friday the 13th, because I couldn't remember if I've seen them. I think I've seen one or two of them, but I think I ended up watching. Actually, I know, I tell a lie, I haven't watched them all. I think I missed out about the last two, maybe. I mean, I know the one of them, one that I've missed for definite is the one where it goes to space. I haven't seen that one. It would be pretty bad, I reckon, though. But to be fair, they're all pretty bad. They're worth watching. They're funny. They are funny to look back at, the way the films were shot then. But yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of Jason. I probably will get a figure of Jason eventually. I'm just waiting for a retro cloth version of Jason to come out. I think NECA might have released one before in the past, but again, I'm waiting to see if they update it, because an updated version will be a lot better than the older version. So that's probably when I'll pick one up, and I don't know, maybe I'll get him in 1/6 scale. I don't know. It's a big if. Again, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Jason, so it's not something I'm desperate to have in my collection. I would like to have it in my collection because it only seems right. Because he is a very like iconic horror character. Not for me though, but again, I would still like to have it in my collection. So we're gonna get him rotating in a minute, but I'll just show you this quickly. This is the little mini Freddy that you get in that little plastic tub, which looks pretty good. I think it's supposed to be like a puppet, and you also get an axe, which looks pretty good. The axe does look good. And you get one of these, which is, I don't know what you call it. It's like a spear in it. It probably is called a spear, but I don't think it is. Is it like a harpoon? But then you wears the gun. I don't know. It's cross between a spear and a harpoon, and I don't know, a hook, fish hook or something. But yeah, they're the only accessories we get with that one. But the which one would you? We did Ghostface. Ghostface don't really come with any accessories anyway. It only comes with the knife and obviously the phone, and also the other one is Edward Scissorhands. That don't come with it any accessories as well. So this is the only one so far that comes with 2 accessories, and obviously this little Freddy. So I'll have them spinning round now, hopefully they don't fall over. So you can see, because they have put detail on the back of Jason, sculpted his back and everything, and it does look pretty good. It looks pretty beefy. It does. Looks pretty big compared to Freddy. Yeah, they look good. These was released as well before the Freddy vs Jason movie as well. So it must have been in the works for a long time when the Freddy's and the Jason movies was coming out, because they both came out around the sort of same times of each other, and obviously there's a few of them out there. There's a few Freddy's and a few Jason movies, so it must have been something they've been wanting to do probably for a long time, for like years, probably around in the 80s. Who was talking about Freddy vs Jason, but we didn't get one until I think it was early 2000s. I think that one came out, which wasn't the best film, but still a bit of fun. So we'll get on to the next one now. Stop and rotate now for the fall over, and we'll bring the next. We'll bring the next 2 in. Right, so I brought these two in. I'm not going to be able to rotate the base because literally I've got my fingers basically holding them down because they're going to fall over. These two do not want to stand on their own. These two are really good pieces. This one in particular, this is one of my favourite ones. The paintwork and the detail, the sculpts and everything is really, really good on that one. I think it's worth a nice good close up on this one because it is really, really good. Really good detail. So obviously these two are from Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. Again, yeah, they both look really good. This one, obviously, like I said, this one is my favourite, like the Evil Ash. But yeah, and the accessory wise, he obviously get his two swords. He gets his little shotgun. Also, he's got his metal hand on there. You can get it in focus, which is gonna be hard while I'm trying to hold it there. You can swap that out though, so you can swap it out for a chainsaw. Also, you get a little book and you get a little mini ash as well. So you got the little mini ash there. This one's super tiny, but it does look pretty good for the size that it is. It's not a bad paintwork to it. The book as well. The book is really, really good. I have this one on display with me actually Evil Dead up there on the shelf. The NECA one anyway. It's the one with the cabin what I built for it. Yeah, I have this book on display because I found this book is better than the actual NECA one what you get with that figure up there. And the NECA one's a bit smaller and it's just there ain't much detail on it. I also have the chainsaw on display, but I have repainted this one. I repainted all of it. So the original one did not look like this at all. The paint was not very good. Like the chainsaw, he was all like a really dark brownish or even greenish. I can't really remember. So basically, I went in there, repainted it red because I'm pretty sure it was red in the scene. Repainted this bit black, and repainted the handle to make it look like a real wood, and obviously the blade as well, and added the blood. Yes, I ended up repainting this one. It turned out really, really good. But again, I have this one on display with my Evil Dead cabin house that I've made. Yeah, it does look really good, that one. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. Even though it's only small, but yeah, it does look good. Yeah, so they both look really, really good on these Evil Dead characters. So I'll just spin them around because, as I say, I can't rotate the base without them falling over. So you can check out the back. So he's got his boom stick, I think he calls it, doesn't he? His sawn-off shotgun. Again, which that looks pretty good. This shotgun looks better than the one you get with NECA. Paintwork ain't that good on it, but the sculpt on it is better, I think. So yeah, that's about it really. If I had to pick which one is my favourite of the two, it's going to be Evil Ash all the time because the detail they put in it is just crazy. It blows me away every time I get this one out and look at it. Shame I can't really have it out on display because there's just no room. I can't put it with the Evil Dead cabin because it don't fit. The Evil Dead cabin's supposed to be based from the first and second film, and this is obviously Army of Darkness. So we'll bring in the last one now. We've only got one more to show you. So the last one to show you is the smallest one out of them all, and it's Chucky. This one's supposed to be based off Child's Play 2 because it says it basically on the little poster on there what you get. So you obviously get the Chucky one, the Scream one, Army of Darkness, Edward Scissorhands. So this is the Chucky one. The paintwork again is okay. It's not the best paintwork actually on this one. I don't know why I sound, but it's okay. It's pretty rubbish on this one, I think. The hair is pretty bad. The sculpt on it is again pretty bad. It's not the best one. I say it's not the best one, but this is the one that I always end up having out. I have this one out anyway because I have it just displayed just underneath Big Chucky down there, just to sit him on the shelf. Yeah, it's not a favourite one. Definitely not my favourite one. As I said, there's I probably could do some work to this one actually, to be fair, because it don't really matter so much if I mess it up. What's going on with my spinny? It's not spinning round, is it? It's going that way instead. No, which way is it going? Let's get it. So going. Yeah, it's going all the way around now. So you can check out the back now. Oh, it's not going all the way around. What's going on? What is going on? Is it going to go all the way around now? Yay! It's going all the way around. So you can see on the detail on the back is okay. I don't know what it's doing again. It seems to be going back the other way. I think my little... Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. What's it doing that for? Oh, let's turn it off. Let's turn it back on. Right. I don't know what was going on there. Weird. But yeah, it's doing it again. The hands are big on this one, I've noticed as well. I've only just noticed that the hands look really, really big. I don't know what it's doing. It just wants to turn the way it wants to turn. Maybe it's angry because I said it's not one of my favourites. The sculpt on it's pretty good, to be fair, on the face and that, and the paint work is good, but it just don't really look like Chucky to me. Let's have a look at his face again. It sort of looks like him, but there's just something off on it. I don't know if it's the lips. The lips, like, it looks like he's like too cold or something. His lips have gone blue. They're very bluish, aren't they? I think that's what's throwing it off. Maybe because he's got too much lip as well. I don't know. Because the more I look at it, the sculpt is there, but something's off on it. I don't know if it's just the mouth. I think it's the mouth what's sort of throwing it off, because if you look at the eyebrows and everything and his eyes and that, looks really, really good. But yeah. Right, so the whole point of doing this video was to basically just cover all my Movie Maniac figures that I have in my collection and then say which one I do prefer out of them all and tell you which one is my favourite. So we'll do that now. Right, so we're ending the video how we started the video, basically, with them all on the bar. So I don't know if you care or do you even want to know which is my favourite, but I'm telling you anyway. That was your point of doing this video, was basically just to cover all these and tell you which one of my favourite is. So if you can guess which one the favourite is, it's going to be Edward. It's going to be Edward Scissorhands. I think this is my favourite one. I think this is probably the best. The thing is, I want to say this is the best one they've ever done, but I haven't got them all. So I don't know. There might be a better one out there, but right now, for the ones that I've got, out of all these, you know what? This is my favourite one. This is my best one. This is the one that I love. I just love the fact it looks like the character so much. Now, if you could see more of his face, I'll probably say something different, because the face sculpt under there looks okay and the paintwork looks okay, but I reckon if you knock them hairs out the way his face, it probably won't look like he's the actor Johnny Depp. But the outfit and the paintwork and the detail of all the little buckles and that, it just sells it for me. The way he stands and everything, and these blades. There's some pieces what snaps off this as well, because it's super, because with it being so old, it's delicate. But yeah, it's one of my favourite pieces. I really, really, really wish that NECA would do this one. As I said, NECA probably have done this one, but I really wish that they would do it. And do it as a retro foam cloth. Oh man, that'd be amazing. Be absolutely amazing. It'd be probably that to put the price up there, I reckon. But it would look awesome on the shelf. So yeah, this is my favourite one out of them all. So now they're all going to get put back away in my little cupboard, what I've got in my bar. But I think Edward Scissorhands, I think I'm going to keep him out a bit longer and put him back on the shelf. I'll have to find some room on the shelf because I don't have much space on there. I'll have to slot him in somewhere, won't I? I'll have to put him somewhere. I'll find somewhere to put him. But yeah, that's the one anyway. That's my favourite. So we're going to finish the video anyway. I don't know how long this video was. Hopefully it wasn't too long. It wasn't too boring for you. Still just trying to make more content for you all, just to basically keep you watching, entertained. Hopefully it's kept you entertained, and maybe a trip down memory lane for people who are collectors out there, because most people who started collecting when they was younger, they usually start off with these, the Movie Maniacs. They're a classic line. I wish I had them all, to be fair, but saying that, even if I had them all, I'd probably end up just not having them out on display and just have them put away, which is, it's a shame, really. Really, I should make a dedicated area for these older figures, because they should be out. To be fair, they should be out. Even though people would look at them and think they look a bit rubbish, but it's the original classics, aren't they? It's what made us all start collecting. It's what made me start collecting, and then I stopped collecting. And I just started collecting again. So yeah, it's a classic line. So again, hopefully you like this video, and thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you could, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.